Good morning, welcome to Something Saturday. So let me retrieve my chair from the other side of the room where it's rolled down to. So today I thought we would have a look at this paper. So it's Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper. It's really pretty. I really like it, especially because we have an orange tree in the garden and it's kind of beginning to ripen up and slightly looking like this. So I thought I'll show you all the pieces of paper and, oh God, come on, chair, stay where you put. Okay, the back of them is also really nice. So we've got this one, and then we've got some lemons, and I'm not too sure which way up it's meant to go, but that's the back of it. Then the oranges again. That's what the back, that one's a bit, does your eyes in if you look at it for too long sort of thing. Some more lemons, and another one that does your eyes in a little bit. Oh, hello. And that one, oranges and lemons, and a mega pattern on the back. And then this really cute little one with that nice pattern on the back. So I have this thing with papers in that quite often there's like both sides I really like. And as it just so happens, I actually do quite like the blue side of this as well as this side of it. So then it's kind of like, oh, what do? I really want to have something that shows both sides at the same time. And I came across a design the other day that I thought, oh, that would show both sides at the same time. So I thought I'll show it to you, but I haven't had the chance to actually make it yet. So you and me are going to have a go at it together. How much fun is this going to be? So, in fact, I have just realised that I don't want that piece there anyway. So now, oh yes, there's another thing I was going to tell you about this paper. You see this sheet here? Conveniently enough, these are the dies that go with this particular set. And woohoo, look at this. This one here just so happens to cut out this one here, like that. And this little one here does the same thing with that. So it's kind of like one of those cheats way of colouring in, because woohoo, you just cut it out and it's already coloured in for you. Like that sort of thing. Let's just pop the lid onto that. Oh, and oh, I've lost them. There they are. And also there are some teeny tiny little guys around it. Oh, that one's a bit too tiny, but this size and this size actually work with these two dies, and I am guessing that this one probably cuts out a slightly larger flower, but that is not in the background. So unless that's, let's have a look. Well, that could well be it there actually. So there you go. Obviously all three sizes are in the background of it too. There you go. I did not know that. Learn something new every day, as they say. All right. So therefore, I thought I will cheat and use one of those on the front. And let's just pop them into the corner so I don't lose them. Okay, so I don't want to use that sheet. I was thinking about using... which sheet was I thinking about using? I can't remember now. Oh, yes, I think it was that one, because I kind of liked that pattern on the other side of it. So let's just pop those over there for a minute, and we are going to cut it. Let's hope this works. Let's cut it down to the 6-inch mark. Hopefully the 6 inches still fits into an envelope. Maybe I should test that out. Where are my envelopes? Envelopes, let's see. Let's see, how many inches are the envelopes? Oh, look at that. The envelopes are actually almost 6.5 inches, so that's great. We can put a 6-inch card into one of these envelopes. Lovely. All right, so then what I actually want to do is I want to fold it. Because this is 12 by 12 papers, it is so much easier to work with inches on it, whereas the A4 I would normally work with centimeters on it. So I want it to be folded into 3, which is the 4-inch mark. So 4 inches. Let's just turn it round and do the other 4 on the other side. 4 inches. So we've got 1, we've got 2, and hopefully that seems to be working well. Excellent. So you can see how we're going to be able to see the inside and the outside. And I'm kind of feeling like maybe it should go that way up. And then the other ones on the back are going to be upside down. Oh, how awkward. Maybe I can get away with it. Okay, anyway, what I'm then going to do is I actually want to cut these down to the same place. So I'm going to grab this and I'm going to be really awkward and sort of slightly curl it round so that I can put the two edges together and actually give myself a mark going across there. So that way I can actually cut it down to exactly the same point on each side. This is probably not part of the, if somebody else has done it. Okay, so I want to go to that cut and I want to go to this corner. So let's swipe that bit off and find myself a little rubber. Get rid of my little mark, pencil mark there, because that's probably not going to be a great look. Although it might get covered over, you never know. Okay, and then I have a pencil mark somewhere on this part. Oh, I can see it. It's just there. It's hiding in the... Oh, that'll be good. I won't need to rub that one out. Potentially, I might still need to rub it out. Oh, that didn't work at all. Let's try that again. No, I still need to rub it out, even though you can't really see it. Alrighty. So we now have those two pieces. Oh, I don't even know why I bothered to get rid of that. And then I kind of wanted to have some of this in the background of it because I quite like what's in there too. And I'm not sure whether this is actually going to work, but I'm going to cut it at a smidgen under the 4 inches because I know that I want it to sit inside this. So a smidgen under the 4 inches, and we are going to score it at 6 inches. So the scorer at 6 inches. And potentially that can sit inside there now. And you can see both patterns on that. I wonder if those patterns are actually going to be a bit too glary. I am not sure. I'm not convinced that that's a good idea, actually. Much as I like that one. Let's just investigate the other ones, shall we? Maybe it'll have to be one of these. Oh, I like that. That's nice. That'll do. And it's got lemons on it. Might as well carry on the theme. All right, I shall use that up with something else, I'm sure. Okay. Lemons. Okay, like that, I think. So just a smidgen under the 4 inch mark. Pop that over there, and then I really don't want to cut this, so I'm going to pop my cutter to the other end. And round 2. Much nicer. Yes, that is much nicer. Okay, oh, right, the other thing I need to do, of course, is that we need to have something that we can write on inside here. So let's go with a piece of this. Okay, 6 inches. Let's make it ½ an inch smaller. That was a bit of luck. And 4 inches. So it was a smidge under 4 inches. So if we make it ½ an inch smaller on this one, it'll be a smidge under 3½ inches. And hopefully that will look nice sitting in the middle of there. Oh, we're going well. We're gonna do this. And then I was thinking that it would be really nice to have something like that on the inside. I wonder if it would be interesting if I just folded a bit over. Ooh, I could do that. this is kind of one of those cards that's being made up as it goes along, because I've now completely gone away from the original pattern of what I actually saw. So bear with me on it, because it seems like a really good idea to do something completely different and random. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start sticking things down. And afterwards, you can tell me what you think of it. All right, we are going to pop some of this. And look at that, I have a sticky piece of... stick it onto something else. Sticky piece of foam, which is very useful at times when I'm dealing with small images and I just want to add a little bit of glue, and that's my way of doing small images, is to use a sponge. There. So we're just going to stick that one into the middle there. And then you know what, I'm going to fold it in half because I actually can't tell where the score line is on it. And then this one can sit straight into here. My goodness, you would think, being winter time, that the flies would all be dead. But apparently they're all in here with me. And they all want to attack my hair and sit on my head. Not really sure I see the fascination with sitting on my head personally. But there you go. All right. So there's that. Now I wonder if it would be nice to have it so that... because it's going to stand up anyway, isn't it? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pop this up like that. Where's mascara? Because I think that'll look quite nice, and otherwise people won't realise that they need to lift that piece there as well. And then I kind of like the idea of tucking back this piece too. As I say, this is all a bit experimental. And seeing as that lemon's going to be upside down, I wonder whether I do the same thing on this. I could. I wonder how much I've done there. Let's see. Oh, that's a really awkward amount. Okay, so had I actually planned that, I could have planned it for 1 inch rather than 1 inch and a... I think it's 1 1/4 inches. Oh no, that would be 1/4, 1/8, 2/8, 2 6. How many are in here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, 16. So 2/16. Isn't that an 1/8? I think it is. So 1 and that's a tongue twister, isn't it? 1 1/8. Right, 1 1/8. 1, and there is the 8th piece. Whoops. So let's just go for it. Oh, I am liking the fact that I've got that blue coming through on the front there. I think that's actually kind of cool. And I could even just leave it like that. I don't have to have it stuck down, although I wonder whether I should stick it down. Is that just going to complicate things if I don't? Not sure. Okay, however, I do have these pieces cut out, which I did intend to use, so now I'm not sure whether I actually need them. Could go with... they're not showing up terribly well, actually. Come actually put that one onto there. And you know what? I might even put that one into there. That would be cool. Like I said, it's being made up as I go along this. So let's add a few of these, shall we? Let's go with, oh, a little piece like that. That looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know, that is going to have to be stuck down if I'm going to do this. So let's just quickly add a bit of glue to that and stick it. I would say lick it and stick it, but I am really not going to lick it after I've glued it. That would not be good. Okay. So that's not very clever, because I did not think of the fact that I was going to be needing to, wow, okay. Did not consider the fact that this was actually going to come off there. So I like the idea of it going around there, so maybe I might need to put another one onto around here somewhere, I think. Come on. There we go. All right, that one has stuck down. It is down. It's down, I tell you. Let's stick this piece down. And no, I'm going to have to stick this one down. It keeps getting caught, the flap does. And I reckon this one can really sit in the middle there. I don't mind seeing it when you open the card up like that. So let's, oh, this one, it's not going to matter how many of where, how many or where I put these, really, is it? Because, oh, that might need to go on a bit of an angle there. Let's go with a couple of those. Maybe another one onto there. That's looking good. Oh, there goes the rooster again. We have several roosters, which are getting a little irritating at the moment. All right. That's cool. I'm really happy with that. Wonder if I should add these in as well. If I could add them over top of the stem. Make the stem disappear. Let's find some tiny dimensionals. So then that way I can put that there and just pop it on top. And probably the same with this, I reckon. Pop that on top. There we go. What do you reckon? That would be good if I could fold it the right way around. I feel like I've done a left-hand fold on it, that it should actually be going that way, and I've done it that way. Well, you know, got to be random with these things, haven't you? All right. So there we go. It's quite busy on the front of it, I will say. But I like the fact that I've actually got the card stock displayed on the back. You can see what's in the middle of the card stock. You can see both of these card stocks as well, and I really like that. So I'm quite happy with that. So I will pop it onto my blog. Might even give you measurements too if you're lucky. Can't think of what else I was going to say there. So I'm actually making this video before the 5th of June, but from the 5th of June there is a special on the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So you've got the big one and you've got the mini one, and there is a 10% off special on those, and then on some of the die and stamp set bundles there's an extra 10% off. So you get a 10% off as a bundle anyway, and then there is an extra 10% off. So I don't know whether it's going to apply to this particular one. So if it does, then that is the... I wonder if I've got that there actually. Give me a sec. There it is. So there is that, and the rest of it's disappeared on me. Oh my goodness, where the heck is it? There it is. So that's actually the stamp set with the stamps and all the dies that go with it as well. So that's what it turns out like if you do purchase the die in the bundle set. I absolutely love this, and that's the reason that I actually bought this stamp set and bundle set. So there you go. So come back and join me next Saturday. Thank you for joining me this Saturday. Don't forget, share the love. Let's get lots of other people watching this as well. And let me know what you think of this card. Let me know if that's something that you might have a go at as well. Thanks so much. Bye.